to a lodgeman who can smell a python and lead us to where they are. And these particular dogs have about 100,000 times better smell than we do.
100,000 times better than we do. In less than 30 years, snakes have become the dominant predator in this ecosystem. 90% of all the furry creatures are gone. Deer, possum, raccoons, squirrel cats, squirrels.
Everything's gone.
Listen, it's quiet. It's kind of hard to say because I love snakes. I always have to remind myself that the snake did nothing wrong. It's just survival.
It makes it difficult to do the kind of job that we do as well, because we have that same mentality.
So perhaps Chateau is the solution for this incredible and devastating python problem. All right, how are we going to do this?
So Chateau, you ready to hunt? Let's go. Find it. Find it.
Will you smell the racer or just the python?
Just the Burmese python.
That's incredible. So we just had a black racer fly on through, and he's not interested.
No. It's amazing that all the thousands of smells he can get, he's trained just to pick up that scent of the Burmese python.
Focused on the mission. All right, let's go find a python.
Come, Chateau. Find it.
So guys, come on in. Chateau spits up something in here.
Come, Chateau. Find it.
So this vegetation is thick. I would say impenetrable. To find a python, that's where you gotta go.
Hey, Jeff, we found something really interesting. Come and have a look at this.
Okay. Wow. Yes. We found a big part of the problem in this right here. You can see this nest filled with dozens and dozens of python eggs. If you want a powerful example of how an invasive species outcompetes and takes over an ecosystem, look at this. This here is the next generation of the invader. It's almost like the plot looking for a harm.
Oh, it is.
How many eggs would have been laid here?
So, it looks like we got probably 60 to 70 eggs.
60 to 70 eggs. This is such a terrifying example of how unprecedented this environmental catastrophe is. Invasive species, these pythons are taking over this environment, and Greg, there's nothing there to take on the challenge.
No, nothing. They're the apex predator in this environment. What is really important about this find as well is every year or 2 years they'll use the same place to nest. And there's some older babies in there that we found from probably a previous nesting. And the female will actually wrap herself around the eggs and incubate them.
That's an interesting fact, Greg. The reptiles, right? You think cochlear, ectothermic, they're not generating a lot of body temperature. The exception, though, is a female snake with an egg clutch. These pythons will wrap around it. First of all, they're incredibly protected. You don't want to mess with the mom python and her eggs. But she'll create these almost like little shiver reflexive reactions that generate an electrical impulse, a heat energy, which assists with incubating that egg clutch. All right, let's go find a python. Let's go do it. Just a little further, Chateau discovers a Burmese python camouflaged in the foliage.